The North Carolina Department of Transportation welcomes you to the virtual public meeting for the NC 68 Improvements Project located in High Point. This presentation will provide descriptions of the two design alternatives being considered for the project. The two alternatives are intended to increase capacity and improve mobility along the NC 68 East Chester Drive corridor. The improvements begin south of Hickswood Road and extend to north of Gallimore Dairy Road. Both alternatives include widening NC 68 East Chester Drive to 6 travel lanes and a displaced left turn intersection at the Wendover Avenue Skeet Club Road intersection, which operates similar to a continuous flow intersection. We will explain how that design works in just a minute. Where the options vary is Alternative 1 includes reduced conflict intersections for all major intersections north of Wendover Avenue, while Alternative 2 includes conventional intersections for all major intersections north of Wendover Avenue. We will explain those designs more in this presentation. At this point in the project development, all designs are preliminary and subject to change. The NC 68 East Chester Drive corridor will consist of 2 typical sections that will be used for both alternatives. From south of Hickswood Road to Penny Road, there will be 3 12-foot travel lanes in each direction separated by a median, and curb and gutter along the inside and outside of the travel lanes. Sidewalk will be located on both sides of the roadway within these limits. From Penny Road to north of Gallimore Dairy Road, there will be 3 12-foot travel lanes in each direction separated by a median, curb and gutter along the inside travel lanes, and a 10-foot paved shoulder on the outside travel lanes. Sidewalk will be located along the east side of the roadway within these limits. Sidewalks are contingent upon municipal agreement. For both alternatives, the design from south of Hickswood Road to the Wendover Avenue Skeet Club Road intersection is identical. The existing 2-way left turn lane along NC 68 East Chester Drive will be converted to channelized left turns with concrete islands. The Meadowlark Road Hickswood Road intersection will keep its current design. That intersection aside, drivers who want to make a left turn onto NC 68 East Chester Drive or cross over the road from a side street or driveway will instead be directed to turn right and then use channelized left turn lanes to make a U-turn to head in their desired direction. This is called a reduced conflict intersection, and it's the right way to turn left. More information on reduced conflict intersections can be found on the project webpage. Heading north, the first major intersection along this NC 68 East Chester Drive corridor is Wendover Avenue Skeet Club Road. This is currently a conventional signalized intersection and will be improved to a displaced left turn intersection, which operates similar to a continuous flow intersection. The displaced left turn movement will occur for westbound drivers along Wendover Avenue to go south on NC 68 East Chester Drive. This design will have drivers enter median left turn lanes that make a signalized crossing over eastbound Wendover Avenue into displaced left turn lanes in order to turn left onto NC 68 East Chester Drive. As the westbound Wendover Avenue traffic is allowed to cross NC 68 East Chester Drive, the traffic in the displaced left turn lanes will also be allowed to make the left turn movement onto southbound NC 68 East Chester Drive with synchronized traffic signals. More information about continuous flow, displaced left turn intersections can be found on the project webpage. For Alternative 1, continuing north from Wendover Avenue, the remaining major intersections along NC 68 East Chester Drive at Penny Road, Premier Drive, Willard Dairy Road, Mendenhall Oaks Parkway, Clinard Farms Road, Piedmont Parkway, Regency Drive, and Gallimore Dairy Road will be improved from conventional signalized intersections to signalized reduced conflict intersections. Drivers along NC 68 East Chester Drive will be able to make direct left turns onto all major side streets except at Regency Drive, which will be accessible by a U-turn crossover signal. Where designs allow, median channelized left-turn crossovers have been provided to allow drivers along NC 68 East Chester Drive to make direct left turns onto side streets. Drivers will utilize the U-turn crossover signal to access all other side streets from NC 68 East Chester Drive. All drivers approaching NC 68 East Chester Drive from a side street or driveway within the reduced conflict intersection limits will be directed to make a right turn. Drivers who want to make a left turn or crossing maneuver will instead be directed to turn right and then use channelized left turn lanes to make a U-turn to head in their desired direction. It's the right way to turn left. More information on reduced conflict intersections can be found on the project webpage. For Alternative 2, continuing north from Wendover Avenue, the remaining major intersections along NC 68 East Chester Drive at Penny Road, Premier Drive, Willard Dairy Road, Mendenhall Oaks Parkway, Clinard Farms Road, Piedmont Parkway, Regency Drive, and Gallimore Dairy Road will remain as conventional signalized intersections. A new traffic signal is proposed at Samet Drive to improve the intersection to a conventional signalized intersection. Where designs allow, median channelized left-turn crossovers have been provided to allow drivers along NC 68 East Chester Drive to make direct left turns onto side streets. Simulations showing traffic operations are available for each alternative on the webpage. Traffic shown is a projection of the 2025 traffic volumes. Public meeting maps are also available on the webpage that show the current design alternatives. NCDOT encourages you to view all the video presentations and project materials and submit questions and comments to the project team. If you have questions or comments, visit the project website at www.publicinput.com/NC68-Highpoint or send us an email at nc68-highpoint@publicinput.com. You may also call the project number at 1-855-925-2801 and enter code 4871 to leave a message, and someone from the project team will be happy to assist you. Comments on the proposed designs should be provided to NCDOT by November 23, 2020. And don't forget to sign up on the website for project updates.